Hello, my name is Xuejun Zhang. I'm with black hair and a yellow skin color, so I'm confident to tell you that I'm a 100% authentic colored immigrant in America. By the way, I'm legal, totally. The title of my presentation today is called Everyone Has a Story, Equitable Education for All. Just during and after the American presidential election this year, there were a couple of incidents that happened in my school. All these incidents were not isolated, they were all ritually or culturally related. One of them was that a group of 8th graders were chanting during the lunchtime, "Build the wall." Like, build the wall, immigrants, go back where you were from. I'm not a good singer, but this song was even worse. I think some of the kids were making jokes among themselves, but also I think that some kids were intentionally and purposefully harassing somebody else, which we should not ignore. In schools, labeling, name-calling, and targeting racial minority students is not tolerated. I don't think that any students have the right to take away the learning opportunities from anybody else. It's time for us teachers to stop keeping silent and to start to talk and discuss authentically, seriously, and efficiently with our students in our classrooms about all these issues. It's also time for us to stop being color-blinded. Color-blindness or stereotyped threat or soft bigotry or just unconscious bias, whatever it is called, it is bad. Somebody may be thinking that ignoring racial differences helps to create racial harmony, but actually it does the opposite. Ignoring or pretending not to see the differences was harmful to the performances and the abilities of the students from socially stigmatized groups. We should follow and take a culturally responsive teaching approach. We should be inclusive of differences and strengths that our students bring into our classrooms every time, like rich culture, strong language, and a remarkable history. It's our teachers' responsibility to create together an equitable education for all of our students, not just for a certain group of them, for all of them. Unfortunately, these kind of incidents happen not only to our students but also to our teachers. Recently, there was at least one staff in our school who was referring to a group of black children, black students, as Black Lives Matter group due to their behaviors. I think that there were really a group of disruptive students with not good behaviors in our school, so our teachers felt frustrated many times. I'm not sure if these teachers with this kind of language and behaviors which were inappropriate just did this or said this out of frustration, or hopefully we're just making jokes in front of kids. Otherwise, the problem will be serious. For those teachers who were really intentionally and purposefully speaking this kind of inappropriate language and doing this kind of inappropriate behaviors, I have two suggestions for them. Number one, they should change their language and behavior immediately, right now, and therefore maybe they can still be qualified to be a teacher in his or her current position. Otherwise, my second suggestion and option for them is to leave the school leave the education and to do a different business. They cannot be teachers anymore because the school is not the right place for them. For teachers, we have to be cautious about our languages and behaviors all the time, just like our superintendent of our school district reminded us through an email that our students watch us all the time. Our behaviors and our languages are more likely to be copied and repeated by our students. We should be responsible to create a safer, more caring, and more welcoming environment in which the diversities and the unique qualities of everyone is recognized and respected. I want to quote KID president with the 3 suggestions and ideas which are beautiful, I think. Number 1, treat people like they are people. Number 2, listen, listen, listen. Number 3, pause, breathe, and love. We should take a culturally responsive teaching approach again. We should be inclusive of differences and strengths our children bring into our classrooms every time, no matter which country they were from, no matter what language they are speaking, and no matter what skin colors they are wearing. It's our teachers' responsibility again to create a good, healthy, compassionate, and empathetic relationships with our students. The teachers should hold the students accountable, but accountabilities and consequences alone cannot change the students' behaviors. Accountability through good, strong relationships can be working well in changing the behavior of the students. By the way, today, November 13th, is World Kindness Day. What a beautiful day and what a beautiful word, kindness. I love it. I hope everybody in the world should be kind and respectful to each other, especially in the schools. The teachers and the students should be respectful and kind to each other. We have no reason to treat each other badly, not equally, and not fairly. We have no reasons to do that. We are all human beings with the same red color and the same white set tears. We are all equal. Again, the building theme of our school this year is called Our School Where Everybody Has a Story. All the stories should be heard and shared, and the diversities of our school should be valued and appreciated. Our school is planning to do a lot of work, like a weeks-long activities to spread the message that try to connect the kindness to our building theme. Everyone has a story. So let's start from today, World Kindness Day. Let's start from stopping being colorblinded, stop being silent. Let's work together right now. It's not late. It's still good. Let's start now and to create together equitable education for all of our children in our school. Let's work together to listen to each other's story. Let's work together to respect and to be kind to each other, no matter where we are from, no matter which language we are speaking, and no matter what skin colors we are wearing. We are equal. We are all human beings. That's simple. Thank you.